in our last interview, you said the contract was garbage.
Yeah.
Basically what I just said.
It's true.
And you guys couldn't even take it to a lawyer to negotiate it.
We
It was basically take it or leave it.
non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah.
But isn't that standard with most of these like reality show kind of record deals?
Yeah, it is. Going in, we didn't know that, but as you go back and figure it out, a lot of them are non-negotiable.
It don't even really matter most of the time if your show is not geared towards something you're supposed to be making money from, like your music. Like you know what I'm saying? Most of these shows is like, take anything, but you're not giving up really publishing and stuff like that. Stuff that people gonna be listening to for the rest of their life.
Extended version, right?
Yeah. When you do
reality
music,
show and music.
Hell,
right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So.
Well, I remember I interviewed Lotto when she was still Mulatto.
I love it.
Right? And she had done that show with Jermaine Dupri.
The rap game.
Exactly. And she said basically Jermaine Dupri's, contract with her wasn't good enough, so she never signed. She wasn't offering enough money, whatever else, right?
Right. She did sign though for a while.
Here's the funny part. I interviewed Jermaine Dupri not too long after that, and he was like, of course she signed. She even signed the contract to get on the show.
Right.
I've been had a contract on her. I mean, she could, basically, she could talk all that stuff,
but the contract was done.
The contract was already done. And he's
look,
basically like, I'm letting her put out those records and not really tripping off it because I don't really need the money, but if she wants to really be technical about it,
to be frank,
she is signed to me.
Yeah, three seasons later when he did the show after she won, you seen her doing records with the other new artists and everything. She was signed to him.
Right. Well, after Diddy's homes got raided, Willie, you actually posted a video saying that Diddy robbed the group.
Oh yeah, just talking about our publishing and things of that nature and the money that we've never received.
Y'all do y'all homework.
That's pretty much it. That story ain't gonna change till you get my money. That's gonna be the same story.
I see you, Vlad. You doing your research.
That ain't gonna change.
Okay.
We want our money.
Now.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
now, but right now.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna act like it's cool. We want our money.
So what are you guys owed? She didn't get the publishing.
That his kids got and his mom.
Whoa.
Huh. But the publishing contract that you signed, who owns that?
Say it again.
Well, I mean, you guys signed a deal, and part of the deal is the publishing part.
All of that stuff is all true. So the deal, we did it. So business is cool. It's just the way it was all structured and how it was, taken from guys who just really was coming from passion and different walks of life, and looking at an idol, an icon, and we, believing that this could be something for us and moving into that direction. And then for you to, not saying you wrote the handbook, but at the same time you put us through things we didn't have to. You know what I mean? Because we came in pure-hearted and with talent, and I guess the lack of business savvy at the time allowed us to go in directions that wouldn't make you owe us per se, but at the same time, how fucked up it was. Yeah, you
But you didn't even put us in that position too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. You said that the making the band artists are set up to fail.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Explain that.
I mean, the contract alone. I mean, the one-sided contract. I mean, they
non-negotiable.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of money they made off the show alone, off of our images and our likeness for 5 seasons straight. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you talk about the show, the music, the writing, the publishing. I mean, it's just so many aspects there that, things should be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Freddie P did an interview. He said that Diddy made $43 million off making the band off season 2.
Yeah,
alone.
and our show was bigger.
Bigger. We had the biggest. We had the biggest.
We had the biggest making the band.
Biggest season
Well,
of all.
I mean, I think on MTV, period, right?
Yes,
The
yes,
biggest
period.
reality show
Not the
season.
biggest making the band, the biggest show, period.
Period.
Yeah.
How much money got made off that season?
I don't know about period.
Because what's name was bigger than our
Definitely,
Jersey Shore.
Jersey
Jersey Shore was bigger?
Yeah, but
Okay, so
definitely
maybe-
biggest of the
okay.
making the band. A lot of them had bigger moments, but overall we were the ones.
That's why we had 4 seasons. Everybody else just had 1.
Right.
It had 3. We had 4.
3. That's what I mean to say. It making the band 4 seasons. It's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Freddie P had a lot to say. He says Diddy's the reason why he hates life.
I mean, I don't hate life.
No man can't make me do that.
No.
Only thing that can make you hate life is something you did yourself. You can't. Nothing no other dude did gonna make me hate life.
No, I mean, it's crazy when you heard it. I mean, he said this year alone I've contemplated suicide 2 or 3 times.
Ooh,
That's
man,
sad.
Praying
that's
for him.
mental health.
I'm gonna pray for him.
Mental health.
Nah, for sure. But that's the thing, man. It's a lot to go through a lot of that stuff, though.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, it's a lot to go through. Yeah, I mean, life continues, man. You don't, it ain't like people forget who you are or what they remember every moment.
Exactly.
So it makes it difficult to go in these different positions and do a lot of things, you know what I mean? So I understand his position, but at the same time, man, stay strong, brother.
Yeah, please.
Stay strong, man.
Yeah, I mean, suicide is not an answer.
No,
Yeah, you
not
know.
never.
But only thing that can lead people to do stuff like that is you got to be in a really bad. And I get it, bro. Like it ain't like we can go get regular jobs right now, even though we don't got our publishing that we talking about. We can't go out there and just go to the local store or something and just get a regular job. It's not going to work for us in that way. So what do you do when you in that position? What do you do when you in a position you put in all the work to get all the money and be in the position you're supposed to be in life, and then somebody puts you in that position? What do you do? Like when you can't go into the regular world and just, you know what I'm saying? That gotta be. I mean, I wouldn't want to kill myself, but I just can understand where you're coming from, like especially with people with responsibilities and families, like and with people counting on them. What do you do when you put in all the work and you've done everything you're supposed to do, and then you end up in a position where you can't even go do what you need to do?
Well, Babs Bunny responded to Willie. She said, a lot of stuff I agree with him, but I might say I can't really relate. We all went through the same process. We all had the same contracts. We're all in the same house. We're all on the same stage. So at the end of the day, we all had the same situation happen when it comes down to the business. Freddie P said the contracts were shitty, and they were. I definitely agree. All of us can really relate as far as the paperwork is concerned. I would not say it was my worst nightmare. It was dreams coming true with nightmares in and out. For me, that was my experience. I was a sponge. No matter all the negative things, I just try to focus on the positive things that I learned, which allowed me to keep pushing.
Right. I'm with that. That sounds
Absolutely.
That's about more where I'm at mentally with the situation as well.
Like I was saying earlier, that door still hasn't closed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you should start panicking. You should start worrying when you see that door closed.
There you go.
You know.
Well, Diddy kind of seemed to respond.
Oh, really?
He put a story in his IG post, said, stop all your crying, bitching
yeah.
and moaning.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hustle harder
to
and get
Freddie.
the fuck out of our way.
Yeah.
I mean,
I seen him say.
my opinion
Who he say that to?
to Fred.
yeah,
To Fred, I saw
Fred.
that.
Oh.
I seen.
I think that was fucked up because really and truly, like, it's unfortunate what Fred, you know, Fred is dealing with. You know,
Yeah.
different people handle things differently. You know, but for you to know that you played a huge part in where this man is now financially, mentally, everything, and for you to respond like that, man, like, wow, man, I pray for your soul. God don't work like that. God don't work like that. You know, I mean, it's sad.